Hi, my name is Hattie Thomas. I wanted to share a little bit about Canva with you. Canva is a graphic design tool website that was created in 2012. It provides access to over 1 million photographs, graphics, and fonts. It is a great tool to use in the classroom, number one, because it's free, also because of the collaborative opportunities that it gives you. There are negative aspects to it as well. One would be that it does require email for students to use, so students would have to have parental approval and an email address to use. Also, there are just so many options, it could be overwhelming for students. So this is my Canva page right here. If you click here where it says create a team, students, it says, can add up to 400 members, which is way more than any classroom would need. And if you see right up here, there are many templates that students can use for creating. If you click here on more, you can see there are many more templates that you can go to, and then students can either use these templates that are here and click, and they could change the words on these, or as I'll show you later, they can add those options of the million photographs, graphics, and fonts that I talked about a second ago. So my idea for using Canva was to use it with the reading strategy double entry diaries, which is a type of journaling. And I would use that with the component poster on Canva. So if you click here on poster, it will take you here to the screen. I'm going to skip this over a little bit. So as I said before, there are all these templates here. Students could click on one of these and then they could alter it. They could change the titles. They could add new pictures. They could change the colors. They could even take pictures from one of these templates and switch it to another. For my example, I used a blank Canva page. So students can get very creative and use their imaginations and do what they would like to do. Let me find my example. So this is my example. With the double entry diaries, readers record things that they are reminded of related to personal experiences and background knowledge and questions they have, or things that they visualize while reading. This is a best practice because it encourages critical thinking, encourages questioning, and also reflection, and it teaches metacognition, making self-to-text connections and text-to-text connections. It can be used individually or as cooperative learning if being used in Canva. It also offers formative assessment, and this is an activity that would be informally assessed as well. So it gives teachers the opportunity to gauge students' comprehension along the way and give instruction or guidance in certain areas as needed. So on a normal double entry diary, students would take the pages of their journals and they would fold them and crease them down the middle. And on one half of the journal, they would write facts about the story as they're reading it. And on the other half, they would write things related to their personal thoughts and reflections. So in my example, my idea, I just kind of combined the two onto one page, one Canva page, with questions and personal thoughts all in one, but it could be done, broken down the middle as well. So once students finish their page, and this would be done as a regular double entry journal, maybe after the prologue and after each chapter, students can share them. So if they started out individually or as a group, they could then, when they're completed, they could share with their teacher and have that dialogue between student and teacher, or they could share with their whole class. And that way, students are sharing their thought processes and gaining more of that ways to gain reading comprehension from one another. They can also download a PDF. I would not purchase because that is expensive. And that is pretty much what I had to share with you about double entry diaries using Canva. Thank you for watching.